Today I'm going to do a video on this this tilting attachment that you can buy separately, or buy the plans separately for Schmidt's 2 by 72 inch grinder. At the end of the video I'm going to give you my thoughts. You'll see there's a few things that we did where it's going to be a little different from what Schmidt did, so we'll give you a few tips. I hope you enjoy. At the end I'll give you a wrap up and tell you my thoughts. Welcome back. So I'm on day 7 of my belt grinder build. I've actually completed the primary grinder. Actually today, I didn't put this on video because it was too much fiddling around. Previously I had an odd switch configuration on there. It was something that came with this used motor that we bought, so I bought that switch right there from Amazon. The box was just a like an outdoor PVC box you can get from Home Depot or Lowe's, or any home goods store. Then I used some fittings, a short piece of pipe in there, and I put so this is all one fitting right here that I actually cut the end off of. Somewhere I have the other end of it, so I cut it in half, put some slits in it, and then zip tied that, so that kind of clamps my my extension cord coming out of the back of this box, or coming into it actually. And then the wire coming out of the switch going directly into this, I just drilled a hole through the 2 boxes and fed the wires in there. No clamps or anything there. Screwed them together. This is a metal plate. So I am using the grinder right now to grind some of the parts for the tilting table. So they've been CNC cut, and just kind of squaring them up. Sanding in the area that isn't supported by the platen allows for a very light touch, so we can just kind of round the edges. So right here we're doing an edge notch, and Tom's got a mill, so that's going to make life a little easier. Hopefully we're not drilling all the way through the metal, only partly cutting. He's using an annual cutter. Is that how you pronounce it?
Annular, yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully it won't grab, but we think it'll be okay. If it does grab, we do have the option of clamping another piece of steel right next to it, so that it's cutting all the way around.
You know what, I'll leave it kind of slow speed.
Cutting really slow so it doesn't grab.
No, we're not even to it yet.
How much does it move with each crank, Tom?
100,000.
So it's kind of close to the precision of me with a hand drill, right?
Yeah. I can't go all the way through because the cutter only cuts down 1 inch. So we're gonna go.
What's the thickness of that tubing?
1.5. Oh, the wall thickness is cool.
No, I can see that. Yeah.
So we'll go down most of the way, and I'll have to cut out the plug somehow, and then I can continue the rest of the way. I should be able to go a little past center. So we cut out that little piece, and then we can go the rest of the way. How's that for putting it right in the middle?
Kind of quiet in here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's because you're gone.
Hey, take your
finger out of his ear.
Bill came in and said some PG-13s things, so we thought I'd cut it out. But as you can see, we're just snapping this piece of metal off so we can finish the drill.
Hey, we ain't filling the Tom's OnlyFans site, all right? All right. Got the whiskey chaser. We're gonna cut it and make 2 pieces. But we needed that radius on both of them.
Because the CNC plasma cutter tails off as it cuts a little bit and not cutting straight, I'm using a carbide cutter mounted in a die grinder to square up the cut. Yeah, that wasn't pretty.
It wasn't?
We have a grinder.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. Don't be too far away. Don't let too much wire hang out.
I'm doing an uphill and it's sagging.
Yeah, we can clean that up. There you go.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
So here is the standard table. It goes in that hole right there, but it only works at 90 degrees, no tilt. This is the optional tilting table that will allow you to grind anything between 45 and 90 degrees, and this is the project that we've been working on today. This pivots right there, rides in that slot, so we can grind
90 to 45
at 45 degrees or 90.
Or anywhere between.
So it looks great, very happy with it. I like how this accessory works. Seems well designed. You see there how it clears the platen. Feed the grinder over, and you can see the beveled table works with the belt in the horizontal position as well. Alright, so for a wrap up on this this tilting attachment for the for Jerry Schmidt's grinder, I like it, and I wish it would tilt a little more. I can see some situations where I'd like it to tilt a little more. So I'm actually going to make an attachment at some point in the future for the attachment. I believe I can just create like a little raised block section here, and that might actually be more useful for what I'm thinking than to actually have this particular piece tilt further because it'll give me a raised area, you know, and that'll be probably for grinding some knife blades. But I'll explore that. Hopefully I can come up with an attachment. But this works really well. You know, I've already shown you in the video its usefulness, but you know, it functions quite well. It works well with the grinder in both the vertical and the horizontal position, as you see in the video. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased. Well designed, highly recommend it. The only challenging area that I would say in the fabrication, really, maybe two things. One, you know, this area here, everything else is pretty straight, so nothing else is all that complicated. This piece right in here, you saw us using a mill. You might have to get a little bit creative. The more that notch ideally is perfectly perpendicular to the table here, and that's why we use the mill, because that allowed us to do that. If you probably don't have a mill. I don't have a mill. My friend does. So you know, you may have to you know, finagle with it. You know, first drilling a hole and then maybe you know, using a die grinder. Because the closer of a tolerance you get it, the easier it will be to get this table perpendicular to the post. But a little bit of finagling, I'm sure you can get it. But I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you next time.